Today marks 1 year since my dad's passing. In honor of him, I am sharing his last interview. Cheers and enjoy. This is my first question. I'm going to ask you 5 questions, okay? First question. In the last 5 years, what have you become better at saying no to? No.
Oh, I have become better to people who come in the wrong time of my time schedule because I'm like sleep at a darkness early, right?
Yeah.
Early riser, like a 9 to 5 kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm getting better with people violating
Your schedule.
my schedule,
So
my time.
You're getting better at saying yes to people who fit your schedule and no to people who don't fit your schedule.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there's lots of people out there who aren't good at
Are
saying
you
no.
recording right now?
Yeah, I'm recording right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Second question.
Second question is, in the last 5 years, what new belief, behavior, or habit has most improved your life?
Last 5 years. Wow, this is the time I spent on this property.
Yeah.
The most amazing thing I figured out in recent years, maybe more than 5 years or less than 5 years, is that you got to become still. You really have to become still in order to get to anywhere. You know, the stillness. Yeah. As much as I cultivated for 3 decades almost, but I still need to practice more the stillness. You know, stillness means focus thing. When I teach people moksha, now I find out nobody can do this moksha.
What is moksha? They don't know what moksha is.
Moksha is this like Chinese herbs. You burn it, become like acupuncture, but a more penetrating power, right? You put on the meridians.
So it looks like a cigarette, guys.
Yeah.
Or like a, what do you call it? Big cigarette?
Yeah, we have here.
Oh, he has some
Yeah,
to show.
anyhow, this is when they say Chinese medicine, always moksha and a needle together, called ai jiu. And all they say the needle is jing jiu, right? So it's a needle and a moksha. Yeah. When the needles and the medicine cannot reach, cannot solve the problem of certain cases, medical cases, and you use moksha. So anyhow, it requires 200 minutes focus span, 200 minutes. So I haven't found anybody who have that kind of focus span other than myself. 200 minutes means you turn off everything.
So stillness.
Stillness, yeah.
Getting to stillness.
Without that, less than that, this moksha is not gonna work.
And you've made that into a habit.
It's not a habit. It's a training. It's a practice.
Training.
Right? It's not it's something you want to become. It's not something you're forced to become.
Okay.
The stillness or focus span. 200 minutes, a little more than 3 hours. Only with that ability, with all the right teaching and the practice, you will be able to really master this most amazing therapy on the planet that I know of. And this moksha is called ai. In Chinese means love, the pure love.
Okay.
The only love I know, unconditional love.
And guys, leave a comment below. If you want to know where to buy this, I can give you a link and we can sell some.
We don't sell stuff.
All right, next question. What is one of the best or most worthwhile investments you've ever made?
Oh, the best investment I made is my 3 children. Yeah, everything I've done with them and for them, I wish I could have done better and more. Yeah, so that's most incredible. And some students that I hold space for in past 30 years, 24 years in this country. Yeah, you invest in human being. That's most valuable, right? So of course, invest in your health. If I say the best health, best investment is investing into my own self. I have to correct that because without my being self-love, healthy and happy, how can I help my children or anybody else? Yeah.
It's interesting. I ask other people and they say the best investment I've made was in that Apple stock last week. But you say best investment is in yourself, in a human being.
That's when I used to see patients and or interview people. The first question I ask them, what do you do to make a living?
Yeah.
They started telling me I own company, I own this. I said, no, I'm asking you, what do you do to make a living? What's your livelihood? Most of them couldn't reply because you know why? They don't have a livelihood. Livelihood means you do something to make a living, not only for yourself, also for the planet, for everybody else.
For yourself.
Living, right? Make a living. In Chinese, also earn the life. Motion. It's very vivid. It's not a business. It's not a enterprises as per se, but probably could possibly include those as well. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Next question. How has failure or apparent failure set you up for later success? Do you have a favorite failure of yours? Failure in quotation marks.
Yeah, my biggest lifelong failure is my health. I was born with the worst health I know. The only memory I have about childhood is the pain. Yeah, up until today is the same. Every morning when I wake up, if I feel a little less pain, I feel that I made a lot of money, right? Better, yeah. So that set me onto a journey of inward, introvert. I have to absolutely go back into myself to really find a solution for everything, basically, for everything. Yeah, because the pain teach you to be present, like nothing else, right?
Yeah.
So the failure of the health, in other words, I was given, plus I was given a better health plus ignorance. We were born ignorant. So those double tax made my health fail at the moment. Some 30 years ago, I felt I was gonna die tomorrow. And that made me to take a vow, and I never returned since that day. So it's amazing assets. Yeah.
So your health failed, but from that failure, you were able to go into yourself and figure out how to fix it. And from that, you create success because now you can help other people fix their health.
Yeah, and also it's a taboo, right? Like if you taboo, if you violate anything more than your body allow, you're gonna suffer. So that become a most amazing ability to abstain from nonsense.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
All right, next question. This is the last question. When you feel overwhelmed or unfocused, what do you do?
I never felt that way because I have so much to focus on. Actually, I just felt overwhelmed that I don't have enough focus time to get focused. I don't have enough focus to get focus on focus. I never felt overwhelmed by any nonsense because I just told you, I fucking like this pain thing is such a blessing. Yeah.
The pain brings it back to the focus.
It's a blessing, dude. Yeah, I can never I can never imagine, without this kind of suffering, what people call it.
Yeah.
I would have been who I am, So I'm very grateful to the Creator and my parents who gave me this kind of experience. So, and all the ancient wisdom, all the ancient teachers who pass on all the teaching, make it possible to repair and to reclaim the highest of your body, mind, and spirit, right? And this is real. So, which is real, I should say. All right, enough questions?
Yeah, let's end.